name is Heidi. Welcome to the Pancake Channel. Today we're going to be making wild rice, yam, and kamut pancakes. And we chose these ingredients because of all of their health benefits, and we try not to use too much wheat. And kamut actually is a derivative of wheat. It's an ancient Egyptian wheat, and it's much higher in manganese, which is good for the nervous system. And it has a higher protein and fiber content than wheat. So we're going to start with some kamut. And we're going to use 3 cups of kamut. There's a chalkboard behind me, so that I can see what I'm doing. Because I'm forgetful like that. So we have 3 cups of kamut. And I don't know if you have a grinder or not, but we grind our own berries when we need them. That way they're higher in nutrients and not stuck in a bag for a long time at the store. So this was ground this morning, and so 3 cups of kamut. And now we're going to add in our baking soda, and I like jars, and they're labeled because I'm like that. And so we have baking soda, and we're going to put in a tablespoon of baking soda. So and we also need some baking powder, and same, a tablespoon. This is a big recipe because I have a lot of kids and we have to feed them, so we make a lot of pancakes. And these are actually going to be for dinner tonight because it's Friday night and pancakes are good on a Friday night. So the last dry ingredient we have is cinnamon, and this is kind of a fallish sort of spice with our yam, and we need, how much do we need? 1½ teaspoons. So there's 1 1/2 here. Alright. So we just want to mix this up so it's all incorporated. It's, it's basically just flour and dry ingredients. So now we're going to add our water, and we're going to start out with just 4 cups of water. And there's 5 in here, but usually it's kind of to your own consistency. We kind of like dense pancakes, so we're going to start with 4. These are really hearty too. We used to do a lot of wheat pancakes, and my kids would eat, like 5 or 6 pancakes a piece. And with these pancakes, because they have so many heavier nutrients in them and more fiber, my kids may eat 1, maybe 2 pancakes. So, and they're not hungry an hour later, so that's a benefit. So this is all mixed up. It's just batter right now. So now we're just going to throw in our rice, and this is 2 cups of wild rice. So I'm just going to break it up and toss it in here. And if you don't know how to make wild rice, you just take 2 cups of dry wild rice, and you put it in your pan with 3 cups of clean water, and you just bring it to a boil. Once it boils, you just knock your stove down to about 3, which is about medium-low, and you just let it simmer on the stove for about 30 or 40 minutes. I just kind of gear it towards how much steam is coming out of the pan after it's covered, and then I'll check it and see if it's done. But super easy to make. So once that's incorporated, then you're going to go ahead and add your 2 cups of mashed yam. So we baked this morning, and yam is awesome. It has lots of good dietary fiber. It's low glycemic, so the kids won't be bouncing off the wall after they eat it, and it has lots of vitamin C. And the wild rice, which I didn't mention, is also high in fiber, so we're really regular around here. And it's also high in antioxidants, which is really important to keep us young and youthful, and it's also full of iron and fiber. I think I already mentioned that. So lots of fiber going on here. So what you're going to do is just mix up this big mess here of ingredients. And this makes it really good. And once you're done, you can kind of gear towards what your consistency wants to be. This looks a little bit thick for me, so I'm just going to add a little bit more water. So now we have our batter made, and this really could be a meal for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And this is also great, you know, if you've gone for a good run and you've already had your liquid nutrition, your smoothie, you can go ahead and have a couple of these to replenish your stores that you've lost after a good run. So now we're going to cook them. Alright, so now we have our grill set up, and I have this monster sized grill that my mom gave me, and comes in handy when you're trying to make a lot of pancakes at one time for lots of people. And we have our handy little spatula guy, and we use one of these cookie scoopers because it's about a 1/4 cup, which is a good amount for a pancake. So what you want to do is just scoop it up and throw it on. And I kind of just make it look pretty because it has to look nice, right? So it's not going to look like your average pancake, you know, spreading out on the grill and looking all bubbly and all that. It's going to be a little different because there's a lot of different things in it. So we're going to let it cook. Alright, so now we've cooked our pancakes, and we're just going to pop them over here onto our grill here. And if you don't have a grill, you could always use just a skillet. So you can also use maple syrup, and whenever you can use organic, it's probably a good idea. All of our products that we use today are organic. And there's a couple other tips I wanted to mention about making these pancakes that could seem daunting to some because there's so many ingredients involved and cooking processes involved. And that would be that you can go ahead and cook up your rice ahead of time, which is what I often do, and it keeps in the fridge really well. Just make up a big pot of it, because you could always use that, you know, for lunch or for some other recipe. And also same with the potatoes. You can bake those ahead of time and keep them in the fridge. And that way when you're ready to put your pancakes together, you don't have to do all these extra steps. So, alright, so now we've got our pancakes, and now we get to eat them. So, thanks for watching the Pancake Channel. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks. This was ground this morning, and